Now to chaos at Channel 10's show The Project, with 3 of its star hosts leaving in quick succession. The most notable casualty is Lisa Wilkinson, who went out blaming everyone but herself.
But I also have to be honest with you. The last 6 months have not been easy. And the relentless, targeted toxicity by some sections of the media has taken a toll, not just on me, but on people I love.
So why did 10 dump their star host, who was paid more than $1.7 million a year? For once, ABC's Paul Barry summed up her sins rather well.
Well, by her own admission, she sure ain't perfect. Her ill-considered Logie speech praising Brittany Higgins delayed a criminal trial and led to this front-page bucketing in the Telegraph. Hand up if you've caused court chaos. And she made few friends when she quit 9, complaining she earned less than Carl Stefanovic. Then defected to 10 for greater riches and more money than her fellow hosts were getting.
Which straight away in the media makes you a much bigger target.
And when she detailed her fight for gender equity in a book, she earned another dose of criticism.
The entitled, privileged and pampered television personality, a 500-page woe is me waffle.
But in typical ABC fashion, Paul Barry, who himself just admitted Lisa delayed the biggest rape trial in the country, summed up his editorial by labelling criticisms of Wilkinson sexist.
But however privileged and pampered Lisa may be, in my view, the media pylon is over the top. And it's no coincidence that once again, it's a woman who is copying it. It's nasty, personal and exhausting. And in my view, no one deserves it.
Considering Paul Barry has waged a vendetta against female journalists at News Corp, such as Shari Markson, that's an absurd statement to make. Wilkinson delayed the Brittany Higgins-Bruce Lerman trial for months, and we can't criticise her for that? Congratulations to Paul Barry for the dumbest take on a story ever. Sophie, very keen to hear your thoughts on this. What went wrong for Lisa Wilkinson?
Well, she's a polarising character, Jack, and she has many enemies out there. She's possibly the most disliked woman on Australian television, and it certainly has not helped the project with their dismal ratings. That send-off she gave herself was absolutely appalling. You know, cry me a river, Lisa. She's the woman that delayed a criminal trial. Incredibly serious what she did. Her remarks were absolutely ridiculous, and she's basically become a partisan presenter who took a side in a criminal trial before the trial was complete. So she has caused herself a lot of her own problems. She has few people out there offering her sympathy, and I think there'll be a lot of people at Channel 10 very happy to see her off that program, because a lot of people certainly wouldn't even turn it on given the fact she was on there.
Yeah, Daisy, it'll be very interesting to see what she ends up doing, because they've got to keep paying her until at least 2024, because it's a multi-year contract. So that's going to be interesting. But what do you make of the downfall of her, and what do you think is going to happen with the future of the project?
Oh, look, I'm going to be so fascinated to see the kind of padding they put in for Lisa Wilkinson. That's going to be, I think, some of the most awkward creative team and board meetings in the history of companies. What on earth do we do with Lisa Wilkinson for 2 years? As for her spiral and also the future of the project, strong, hard criticism does not equate to toxicity or sexism. So I think Lisa Wilkinson, in her usual kind of woe is me thing, has gone, oh, they've been particularly mean to me over something I did. So that absolutely must be toxic. And Paul Barry, of course, has done the same thing, trying to gain some woke brownie points, perhaps, with the sexism. The reality of the matter is that Lisa Wilkinson, as Sophie said, did something really, really wrong. It was totally inexcusable, and she deserved all the criticism that she got. As for the future of the project, look, the ratings have been sliding for a while. They're bringing in Sarah Harris of Studio 10. She's great. She might help it. But look, the project has had a long run. Is it perhaps time to put the project out to pasture?
I guess we'll see.